Welcome to this lesson on graphing points from a table. In this video, we will take data from a table and graph it onto a coordinate plane. But first, let's kick things off with some coordinate plane basics. A coordinate plane is a flat two-dimensional grid created by the x-axis, which goes from left to right, and the y-axis, which goes up and down. The x-axis and the y-axis are joined together at a point called the origin. In order to graph points on this coordinate plane, we need to know the coordinates of our points. These coordinates come in sets of two numbers called ordered pairs. The first number of the ordered pair shows the horizontal location of the point, and the second number shows the vertical location of the point. For example, take a look at this ordered pair and try to graph it on this coordinate plane. The first number, 4, tells us that the horizontal location of our point will be at the 4 on the x-axis. The second number, 5, tells us that the vertical location of our point will be at the 5 on the y-axis. With these two numbers, we can connect the coordinates to find the location of our point, which is right here. Sometimes we may be asked to graph several points that are given in a table. Let's take a look at some examples to figure out how to graph from a table. Take a look at the table. Let's try to graph the data from this table on the coordinate plane. First, we notice our table contains two categories of data, one for the number of fruit smoothies and one for the total number of bananas that go in the smoothies. Now, notice in our coordinate plane, the horizontal axis represents the number of smoothies, and the vertical axis represents the number of bananas. This means that the number of smoothies will be our x-coordinate, or the first number in each ordered pair, and the number of bananas will be the y-coordinate, or the second number in each ordered pair. Let's go through each row one by one and create ordered pairs. The first pair includes one smoothie and two bananas, so our ordered pair is 1, 2. Our second pair consists of 2 smoothies and 4 bananas, which gives us 2, 4. Third is 3 smoothies and 6 bananas, which gives us 3, 6. Okay, now with these ordered pairs, we can graph them on the plane. The first point is 1, 2, so let's find 1 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis, and connect the coordinates. That brings us here. Next is 2, 4, so let's find 2 on the x-axis and 4 on the y-axis and connect them. Third, we need to find 3 on the x and 6 on the y-axis. Connecting the coordinates, we arrive here. And that's it. We've graphed all the points from our table. The points on this graph show that the more smoothies we make, the more bananas we use. Let's try one more. Graph the data from the table on the coordinate plane. This table shows information about innings in a baseball game. The first row shows the number of innings played, and the second row shows the number of innings remaining in the game. We see that on the coordinate plane, the number of innings played is represented by the x-axis, and the number of innings remaining is represented by the y-axis. That means our x-coordinate, or our first number in the ordered pair, will be the innings played, and our y-coordinate, or the second number in our ordered pair, will be the innings remaining. Now let's go through each column to get our ordered pairs. For the first column, we have 1 inning played and 8 innings remaining, which gives us 1, 8. Next is 2 innings played and 7 remaining, which gives us 2, 7. Third, we have 3 played, 6 remaining, which is 3, 6. And for the last pair, we have 4 played and 5 remaining to get 4, 5. Next, using these ordered pairs, let's graph the points. Starting with the first, we have 1 on the x-axis and 8 on the y-axis, which brings us here. The second point is at 2 on the x-axis and 7 on the y-axis, which brings us here. Our third point is at 3 on the x-axis and 6 on the y-axis, which gives us this point here. And last, we have 4 on the x-axis and 5 on the y, bringing us here. There we have it. We've graphed all the points for our table. The more innings that are played in the baseball game, the fewer innings remain. which we can see from these points on our graph. And that's it for this video. Now you should be able to graph points from a table on a coordinate plane. See you next time.